Hey, I'm Ben, and I'm going to do something utterly crazy. Actually, before I tell you what it is that I'm going to do, I want to tell you a different story. I'm going to tell you about the time my car broke down. And it was a really important time. My sister's wedding was coming up and I needed the car. So I was faced with the prospect of having to trawl through the internet and the yellow pages to find a garage that was going to give me well, a fixed car at the end of it. My last few experiences of garages haven't ended up the way they should do. So anyway, I found eventually I found this garage in Google called Auto22, and I phoned them up at 6:30 in the evening, even though they said they closed at 6, and they answered the phone. And they promised that they'd be out first thing the next morning to collect my car, take it away, get it fixed. They give me a ring when it was done. So, great, I thought. You know, smile in the voice. So, next morning they turn up. They're all very polite. They pick up my car, they take it away. And they give me a ring later in the afternoon, say, yep, it's all fixed. And what time would I like to be picked up to come and pay for it? So, oh, great, let's go. So on the way down, I got talking to the service manager, Mark, who said that they were actually a social enterprise and relatively new in the area, and a social enterprise of a charity, which meant that all of their profits go to a charity called Catch-22. At that point I was like, that makes sense. This is why I've had a really good experience with these guys. This is why they've got a smile in their voice. It's why they're offering great service, because actually they're not motivated by profits. They're motivated by helping people. You know, the charity, they're helping people. So the garage, they're helping people. It makes sense. And I was like, well, why aren't there more of these organizations out there? And how can I get involved with this? So I decided to go down separately, and meet them and find out what they're about and what they do. So I went down and I met Rob, who runs the Catch-22 element, and they take in troubled youths, kids who've been excluded from school or even excluded from the schools for excluded kids, which is pretty nasty, and they give them an education. They see them once or twice a week and they teach them how to be a mechanic. They give them skills in stripping down bits and pieces, fixing stuff. They teach them not just that, but of course half of these kids can't read or write, or let alone do math. So they give them lessons in all of those as well. So that by the end of the year, the kids have a diploma in mechanics and they've got some genuine real life skills. And I was really touched by this and really connected with this. And I thought, I'm going to help these guys. I'm going to get involved like you can by donating. Now it costs £1,000 a year for one of these kids, and it occurred to me that £1,000 is quite a lot of money, but when you break it down, that's actually only 12 months, and that's £83 every month. And I was like, I know that I've got friends and family. I know that I've got at least 12 friends and family who can connect with me on this and get behind me on this, and get behind these guys and these kids with £83. So I decided then that I was going to jump out of an aeroplane as a way to personally motivate you guys to do that, to show you how much I believe in this, because to be honest, I'm looking forward to this in the same way that people look forward to exams. I'm looking forward to when it's going to be finished. But at the same time, I'm really looking forward to be able to completely blow away the expectations of Catch-22 and these kids, and be able to put one of these kids through a year's education, so that by the end of the year they've got a qualification, they've got a diploma. And Rob was actually telling me that 90 to 95% of these kids, they either go into further education or into a full-time job. So that's an incredibly high percentage. I mean, that's more than you'll get out of a normal school, let alone special schools. So it's really, really important, and it really makes a difference. And I think you can make a difference, and I can make a difference, and we can support charities that support young people, our young people, and we can support the concept of social enterprise, and hopefully we'll have more of those type organisations. We'll have better service, we'll have better educated and happier young people, and life will be good, and hopefully I will land safely. So do donate, please, as much as you can, something big or something small, or maybe you've got some friends and you can club together to find the £83, and whatever you can spare would be appreciated. Thank you.